Hello everybody, I'm Nanda, aka Creative Mommy of Two, and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you might see, that I'm starting a new part of a little keychain. I am going to do a WIP and Chat, and probably also have seen the thumbnail of this video, so you might have already known it by that. Let's see, what symbol are we going to start with this one? I am using my tiny little trays. I have these really fun sets. This one came from there. This one is also one big tray. You can use with a spout over here, but most of the times you can also pour it out. But yeah, I've got these from New Craft Day. I was thinking, like, what was the company name again? And I am using their little trays. I have put the baggie, I open it, put it in a Ziploc bag, what I want, I put it in here and work from there. So that's nice and easy. I have one of these like wax pencils and I'm just stick them and stab them, or well, stab them and stick them, but however you want to call it. Stick them and stab them, sounds fun. As long as you're not going to stab animals, people, or something like that, that's fine. Stabbing some drills, that's perfectly fine. Stabbing some fabric with a sewing needle, that's also fine, but do keep in mind to keep your fingers out of the way. But yeah, happy holidays for everybody. By the time I have uploaded this video, Christmas is probably almost over for you, or already over, depending on where you are, because I'm planning on uploading this video on Boxing Day, or second Christmas Day, as we would say it here in the Netherlands. Words. It's late in the evening, or well late. It's 9:45 in the evening, so yeah, late enough. And it's Christmas Day today, so yeah, I've wanted to do some, updating for you, and I don't know if I'm able to film tomorrow for my WIP and Chat, so we're just going to do some Christmas cheer and yeah, just film this today. Don't know when I will be having a chance to film, like in the coming week, so in case I'm able to film something tomorrow, I will be probably filming my year in review, for it's almost the end of the year. Basically, my only project that I'm currently actually working on is basically this one, the only one, because I need to do this one and then 4 more of these beautiful keychains. And yeah, then I'm done with this set. So I'm not having a lot of time to diamond paint or film or do much this week. So I'm not quite sure, yeah, if I'm able to finish this before I will be uploading the year in review, but I don't think I will finish it. I think I will need to take it with me to next year. But yeah, long story, still extremely long. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, or in case you are watching this directly on when I'm uploading this on Boxing Day, I hope you're still having a good Christmas. I hope you had a lot of fun, whether you were able to celebrate with or without family, or friends, or animals. So yeah, I know how it can be when you're not able to celebrate it for one or the other reason without family. I have spent some Christmas days on my own, just me and the cats, and it's still perfectly fine. But yeah, I can get, if you lost somebody recently or around Christmas, that it can be a really hard time, or even when it's already longer ago and you still miss them extra these days. I can imagine that Christmas days might be extra hard for you, or any other holidays for that matter, but I am still thinking of you and wishing you the best, some strength. Yeah, hopefully a good next year, because that's always something nice, to hope that everybody has a wonderful upcoming year. Oh, I still need 2 more for the eyes. 1 there and 1 there. And this keychain actually is also a little Scottish fold, just like my little Luna. And she also has about the same colors. Obviously, Luna isn't rhinestones, but she is also gray. So yeah, this one is extra special. But I do think they are all very, very fun. But yeah, as I said, I hope you had a wonderful week, wonderful Christmas or other holidays. Yeah, my week was... it was something. In case I'm extra giggly, since it's Christmas, my husband and I opened a bottle of wine and we already drank it. No, I'm not wasted. I'm not drunk or anything. I'm not even tipsy, but but I opened a diamond painting like a few minutes ago that ended up having the right canvas but the wrong drills. So yeah, it made me giggly for a little bit. I can't fault the company. It can happen. It's not an issue. I just thought it was funny. So yeah, it makes me a bit extra giggly for me to think about like having wrong drills for the right canvas. And it's also a canvas that is huge. So yeah, it's not that I can just grab it out of my stash, because I for sure am not going to have enough drills. So yeah, in case you hear the wind howling, it's windy as all get up, because weather here lately is awful. Yes, I live in the Netherlands. Yes, it is a wet country, but yeah, this is even too much. Yeah, to be quite honest, the joke my husband and I make like the past couple of years, you have a bigger chance of a white Easter than a white Christmas here. But now, at this point in time, the only thing it does is rain, have a lot of wind, and then after that rain some more. So yeah, in case you can imagine, that doesn't make us the most happy, especially since with this kind of weather, it's not fun for the kids to be outside. And yeah, they are getting already a little bit cooped up inside. They're already going stir crazy. And it's just the beginning of the vacation. And they have 2 weeks, or well, my daughter has 2 weeks because my son is not yet going to school. But I'm counting down because it's even less than half a year and he's already in school. Even though a few weeks, well, a few months after he goes to school, and then it's school vacation. So summer break then, but enjoy it a little bit, we can. But yeah, so we had a lot of Christmas stuff happening. We had a bit of meltdowns. We had some craziness, we had some giggles, we had some fun, we had some not so fun. So yeah, let's get you updated on everything, shall we? I'm going to first double check that I'm still filming, because it happened before that I'm not filming, so. And I am now, so hey. So, where to start? I did speak to you on Tuesday. Wednesday, we did not have a lot of happening. In the end, we needed to put up our own Christmas music in the evenings because, yeah, we don't listen to the radio. And basically, like, if you're from the Netherlands, you might already know this. But basically, there is no Christmas until you did hear this song Floppy on the radio. But yeah, since we don't watch radio, we need to have a little dose of Floppy for ourselves. I'm going to try to remember to link this in the description box below, even maybe go to the length of pinning it in the comments. But yeah, it's a really funny song from a comedian. It's actually like a Dutch video, but I will also be putting the translated version up for you. We'll also put a link there. And to summarize the very short version, it's going over a boy's pet rabbit, Floppy, and on Christmas Day he can't find Floppy anywhere. So yeah, it's going about that. And yeah, the English version is like basically a almost like literally translated version. So you still have the things from it. It's an old song, so the humor is maybe a little bit rude for some people. Not everybody can handle that kind of humor anymore. Times have changed, but yeah, it's a somewhat older song, but yeah, I really enjoy it. Yeah, so the English version is basically like the translated version of the Dutch. So yeah, you can also, if you want to have like the original Dutch version, maybe you can find the version with like subtitles or something. Probably if you type in on YouTube Floppy, and it is Flappie. I'm gonna try to put in the name as well on the screen, depending on how much time I have to edit. So otherwise it will be in the description box. If you can't find it in the description, or you can't find the description, let me know in the comment section below and I will shoot you the link there. So yeah, if you can find it, let me know and I will send you the link, and yeah, you can still find it there. But yeah, it's a funny song. It's a really funny song. So yeah, on Wednesday we needed to have our own dose of Christmas, since we still don't have a lot of Christmas decorations. So this year it's a little bit of a less decoration-wise Christmas, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Next year there's a new year. The new year is already almost upon us. But yeah, so on Wednesday we did that. On Thursday, our daughter had her Christmas dinner at school. So as I told last week already, I have been making risotto for school. So basically at 3 o'clock, when school was out, daughter came back home. I could already pick her up at school. Husband already had his vacation, so he went with me. And yeah, after that, a little bit later, I could start cooking. And a little after 5, I dropped our daughter off at school with her food. They had their Christmas dinner. There was just a load of food. There was a lot. There was actually a lot. But yeah, it was fun. Daughter had fun, so that's always important. And still just one more color to go. Yeah, so she had a good time, and yeah, that makes for me having a good time. But yeah, it was a busy day. So to compensate for that a little bit, the day after they had a pajama day. So they could go to school in their pajamas. So yeah, I did grab another pair of pajamas for her that was a little bit older. So in case it would be dirty, that and I couldn't get it clean, that it wouldn't be a disaster per se. Also put some regular clothes underneath, like a legging and a t-shirt, so it's a little bit warmer, because our daughter is like one of those kids that's always cold. But the good part is it's really easy to tell with her, because her lips turn blue. So yeah, it's easy to notice when you need to put on an extra layer. So she has a vest in school, so in case she has a cold, she can just put on an extra layer. So we are prepared for that. But yeah, they had that as a morning snack. Normally they have their fruit, but now they had fruit with waffles. So she was happy with that. But yeah, it was noticeable that it was all a little bit much for her, because yeah, she wanted to play over at one of her friends, but since we also needed to go to the vet with the cats in the afternoon, A, it wasn't possible, and B, also like they played together the week before. So I'm like, yeah, not every week. So we already discussed that beforehand. So when my husband picked her up, he needed to tell her no, and she was not having it. She was not happy with it. And she basically needed to be dragged home, kicking and screaming. So yeah, I think you can already imagine how happy my husband was with that. When you need, as like a man, you need to basically drag a kid home, fussing and screaming and yelling, no, 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 no. Good thing that she many times is like, no, daddy, no, I want to go, don't want to go home, or stuff like that. Yeah, would not be the first parent where the cops would have been called. But luckily, like most of the people on our way, on the route to our way home, basically know how fussy she can be, so they're basically like, oh, there she goes again. So yeah, but still you feel a little bit bad about it. But well, in the end it went well. We brought the kids along to the vets. In the end, the cat, especially Lucia, did not want to cooperate, so that was a whole new struggle. I have not been going with my husband the past couple of years, so I didn't know how bad it became. But yeah, apparently also my husband was saying that like Lucia did not want to have it. This was the feistiest she also had been. Last year she was trying to bite the vet when they tried to draw blood from her. This year she also tried to scratch, so yeah, they tried holding her down. They tried like a cat version of a muzzle. It didn't work, so now we have been making a new appointment, and we got some medication that basically drugs her up. So she's nice and soft and hopefully not as scratchy and bitey. Otherwise they will have to put her to sleep for a little bit and then draw her blood and wake her up, because she is on pain mats for her back. In case you don't know, I have two cats, Luna, which is the Scottish Fold as I mentioned, and Lucia, which is just a regular like calico tabby kind of contraption. I don't know what color she actually is. She is white, she's red, and she has a little bit of tabby. So I think like a calico tabby, I guess. A little bit of everything. She's a strange one. But yeah, both are oldies. Luna is 13, Lucia is 12. Both have health issues. Luna has bad knees, which is actually very common in Scottish Folds. Some have it worse than other, but at the moment Luna is doing pretty good. So she had the mobility she needed, said the vet. So yeah, they did not start fussing more at her. like now she is doing well, because she had a period where she could hardly walk without almost falling, and yeah, it was really sad. So it was like, well, as long as it works, we're not going to do anything about it. If it gets worse, well, just ring up. So we're doing that, keeping an eye out on her, but yeah, she's doing well. But yeah, so Lucia has, like, what's the word? Like the joints in her back and her spine are joining together. So obviously that's feeling painful for her. And she's not always very happy with it, because we went to it for another issue and they found out that, and now she's on daily medication for it. But the downside of that daily medication is it can work on the liver and kidney. And yeah, so they basically, at first period, they needed to, like twice a year, draw blood and see how it goes. Nowadays it's going good enough, so they're basically saying like once a year is enough. So when she's coming for her regular checkup and her vaccines, which we did last Friday, then they will also be drawing blood, so we don't need to come in another time. But yeah, Lucia was not having it. They also tried it like the usual place, like the front paw. She was not having it. As soon as they tried to put the needle in, she was not happy. Like shaving it shorter was a little bit hit or miss. I don't know if they had enough of badge that they could try to draw blood. But when they tried, she was like, nope, 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 no, nope, 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 ain't gonna happen. So yeah. I was not shocked about it. I was basically also like, here we go again. As long as she's not going to be as bad as the other cat we had, because we had a male cat. He passed away when I was pregnant with our son. Well, basically we needed to put him down because he was too feral to force feed and he didn't eat. So yeah, we had not much of a choice, because if you wanted to force feed him, if you wanted to handle him too much, you basically needed to put him to sleep for a bit, because he was not really having it, especially not with people that he didn't know. He was this really sweet boy, as long as you did what he wanted, but if you wanted to do something and he was not having it, he was feisty. He was feisty as hell. So yeah, we're basically now like, oh boy, did Lucia pick up some bad habits from Finn, which was the cat we had. So we also told like the vet, like, well, at least she's not so bad as him, that we basically need to only grab him in, like, we had like literally like a dog bench, like one of these iron crates basically, because there we could force him in without needing to have our fingers too close. So yeah, we're like, at least she's not that bad. At least she's somewhat handleable. But yeah, now in 2-3 weeks, I believe, I'm not quite sure when we needed to go back, but at least in a little bit we need to go back for a try number 2 for drawing blood to see if she's still healthy. But yeah, the kids were a little bit hesitant with the fact how she was doing. Did need to laugh a lot about the kids. Kids and their questions and comments. Like, seriously. We have a bit of a somewhat older vet. He's not really that old or something, but he has white hair. And our daughter came up with the question to him, like if it was like, if you had any questions, our daughter raised her finger like, I have a question. So you're like, what do you want to ask? She came up with a question, why do you have white hair? Or like, yeah, like that's normal. Mommy also got white hair. I'm like, yeah. My husband doesn't let me call it white. He says always like, it's silver. I'm like, always like, no. They are my AB hairs. I'm going to do fancy. Come on. So, yeah. I'm always calling my gray hairs ABs because they have a little bit of extra. And I'm not going to dye my hair just because I'm getting gray. Honestly, I don't give a rat's behind what my color of hair is, and I do need to say, a lot of women, gray hair looks amazing. And I always love it, especially if you see, like, sometimes you see it on TV, like a little old lady with like long hair and like nice bun or something, or like nicely flowing. I love that so much. So yeah, I want to be a funny old little lady with gray, silver, AB hair, however you want to call it. And I don't give a rat's ass that I'm already turning gray when I'm still 32. So yeah, I don't give a rat's ass. It's just hair. But yeah, I still needed to giggle about like why my daughter came like, why is your hair white? So we like, yeah, that's just a hair color, girl. Because I'm not saying that people when they get older get that, because then she will be saying to the next people, you're old, you're gray. And yeah, not everybody is happy with that. Thank goodness she's a small child, so you can get away with like child innocence. Probably a hell of a funny moment. The vet could laugh with it, so he was like, yeah, I was gray really soon. It's just my regular hair color. I was gray when I was 20, so it was like, that's early, but I do need to say it suits him, so. Some people just look good with whatever hair color they have. Yeah, my son also came with the comment, like he was looking around and he was looking at his desk and was like, I like cookies. And that was like, cookies? So he pointed at the jar, and well, the vet, as my husband and I, needed to laugh because the jar he was looking at were dog treats. So I was joking like, no, they are not cookies for you. They will not be tasting good. So let's not do that as well. You know what? If we get home, you can have a cookie because, yeah, they were behaving really nicely. So, okay, as nice as possible when you are with the kids somewhere where they need to wait for a longer period of time because, yeah, it was busy. It was also really busy at the phone. So I hear a lady at reception say like, a lot of people still wanted to get in with the animals just before Christmas, and I had the idea that there was just one vet working that day, or at least one that's working with appointments. So yeah, it takes a bit of extra time. So yeah, the kids were a little bit impatient. But yeah, they're kids, so I could live with it. Yeah, it was noticeable that our daughter was out of her regular routine with like Christmas dinner, PJ party, going with us to the vets and everything because, has she been having her tantrums. Like at nothing, she can go off and completely like flip out. Nothing's good. She starts acting up and yeah, no fun. No fun. Yeah, it's not something she can help. It's not something we can do much about because we can hardly say like we're not going to do anything with her. That wouldn't be fair to her or our son. We need to rub everything. Right? So, yay, done. Am I even having you in focus? Yeah, I think I have. Maybe not completely, but at least I'm trying. Excuse me. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to crinkle for a little bit. So I'm going to show you this one I have done today. I believe I did this one last week. There. I believe I did this one. They're all both sided. So we have this one. And we have this one. Back in the bag. And then we have still this one. This one. This one. And this one to go. So I'm grabbing this one first. Let's see. Eye colors. Yeah, this is the only one I need that eye color for, so that other eye color, the green one, can move out of the way. Yeah, I'm going to put it there. Try to keep it there. But yeah, so I'm going to just grab this tray because I don't need that color anymore. So I'm just going to put it in here. Put that over there. And going to grab my little bags. And grab some scissors. So I'm going to move around a little bit. So, that's when you do everything on the fly. So I guess this will be a bit of a longer WIP and Chat as per usual. But yeah, if you've been here before, you know my rambling. If you haven't been here before, I guess you already guessed it by now. So I am not going to apologize for it. So let's see. I'm needing that. Oh, I'm needing 2 of those. 3, sorry. Going to just put them there. So I'm needing to have the color. You okay, cat? Luna is playing with the plastic from the kit I told you about that I, well, at least was trying to unbox. Let's see what symbol is this. This is 1813. Okay, those are all colors I don't have yet. So I am just grabbing this, grabbing a bag. Don't need that number. And I haven't gotten even closer, so why the hell am I grabbing it from there? Well, I don't know either. And yes, I always talk to myself, so no worries. I'm just that crazy. So putting, wow, this is a beautiful color. Wow. But yeah, putting a little bit in there. Putting that over there, and then I can place them. But yeah, what else has been happening? Saturday, I don't think we did much. On Sunday, we went to my aunt and uncle for like having like a little bit of a Christmas celebration with my family from my dad's side. So his oldest and his youngest brother were there with the kids, even though the kids are my own age. So just one of my cousins still lives at home. So my 2 younger cousins were both there. They are the kids of my aunt and uncle that held the celebration party, or the party-ish, get-together, however you want to call it. So they were there, me, my husband, and the kids, my parents, and my dad's oldest brother with his wife, and my uncle's son, so my cousin and his wife. He's from a previous marriage, so it's not my aunt's biological kid, but for all intents and purposes, she is his mom. Yeah, so he and his wife were also there, so we had a nice time catching up. I had a good laugh with my cousin because he almost burned their dinner. They just didn't burn it at all, but he had some meat on the barbecue, and after a little bit my husband was like, what the hell is smoking so much? So we turned around, and I just saw a bunch of flames. Oh boy. So my cousin was directly like, oh, okay. So he went there, opened the barbecue, was directly like almost lost his hair. So he was joking to my cousin later on that like he had almost like his hairstyle, because my cousin has no hair. He shaves his off because, yeah, he has the family haircut. Because many of my cousins, uncles on my dad's side of the family are bald when they are like, or at least getting bald when they're like, what? 16-ish? So I'm going to put this color away to grab something else. But yeah, so he opened the barbecue and like the flames shut up out of the thing, and he was like, whoop, okay. So he turned off the gas. He was smart enough. Turned out like as well the barbecue itself as the gas, like thingy, words, don't want to. And what color do I want to do? 18. So yeah, they grabbed in the end a plate because, yeah, they had like a ham and some sort of meat. So it was like something was dripping of fat. So it was basically the fat that was burning because, well, yeah, it's the fat that burns. So when they got the meat out, the fire down slowly. But yeah, when they just grabbed the meat off of the barbecue, it was still on fire because, yeah, the fat was on the meat and it was on fire. So had a good giggle, and he will probably hear it for the upcoming few years. But the meat that they had were like, it's not something for the kids. And we also already basically arranged with my parents that we would either eat at McDonald's with them together, even though my dad I have never seen eat at McDonald's before. So it was like, what? You're suggesting this? But well, he was basically like, well, the kids love to eat there, so why not? Or like, well, it can go either way. It's either like extremely busy, or there's hardly anybody there. Luckily for us, it was the second option, so it was nice. We had enough space for the 6 of us, so that's always nice. Because sometimes it's already hard to get a place to sit down with 4 people, let alone if you are with 6. The kids loved it. The earlier planning was to go to my parents after, but we went away at my aunt and uncle a little bit later than we planned. So yeah, we decided that we would bring some like bread rolls and croissants and stuff like that. Like when we would drop off the kids on Thursday for their sleepover, because they will be sleeping over at my parents for 2 days. Well, 2 nights. So we drop them off on Thursday. We need to be back, or at least in the area of where my husband needs to be at 3 o'clock, because my husband then has his therapy session. But yeah, if we have some lunch at my parents and afterwards go, we have time enough. Then we have the evening for ourselves, the entire Friday for ourselves, and then like morning and a big part of the afternoon on Saturdays. So yay. Hopefully also our dresser or new wardrobe closet thingy will come in around that time or something, because we got something new for the kids for their clothes. So hopefully that will be coming in. So then I can, in the weekend, have my space to sort everything out. Hopefully we can maybe drop the kids off for a few hours at the in-laws, so we at least can put in the wardrobe together, or have them come to us to watch the kids for a little bit. So we can do that. Don't know what we're going to do with New Year's Eve yet. Probably not much. What else have I written down? Yeah, I have a few things more. Like I had more, but what was it? Because I want to do this part still on camera. So no, where am I going to with everything? Oh, this is there, this is there, this is there, this is there, there. This was there, and this needed to go there. Okay, I'm back. Organized. I'm organized again. Smart if you keep everything together. Works a lot better. I don't need this color now, so I'm going to put this away. Also like keeping like a little eye out for what colors I need for like the upcoming one, but not going to fuss about it too much. So I want color number 2. Did I already use that? No, I haven't. Yeah, so today we did do our raclette again. We have also been doing for Sinterklaas. Don't know what it is. There I have an image, and I can't think to remember to put a picture up, I think. But it's basically like cooking your dinner on the table. With like a special thing. So the kids in the meantime also watched some movies. They first watched the first Paw Patrol movie. Because, yeah, when would they not? After that we put up the Ice Age movie. The first, I actually haven't watched it before. I have watched like a few little snippets like here and there, but not like the entire movie. But the kids loved it so much that even our daughter was too late to go to the toilet. So yeah, that was not included in my Christmas plans, but at least she went, but she was just a little too late. But yeah, she was at least at the bathroom downstairs, so it was an easy cleanup. So it wasn't too bad. Yeah, she also has been putting on a lot of jewelry lately. So she had also, like with her school dinner, she had a ring on, she had her earrings in. She does have these like clasp words, earrings. We have been talking to her about like getting real earrings. But at this point in time, she's like afraid for like having them put in. So we're like, yeah, well, you don't have to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But do keep in mind the ones you have, like these like clip-ons, they don't have a lot of options. So last week we needed to be at the city center. Because our daughter ripped out another pair of her jeans, so we needed to look around for some extra jeans. So yeah, we got some jeans, but we went to another store and they had like sale on the Christmas jewelry. So I grabbed some Christmas jewelry for myself. I'm going to show you. I have them laying like right behind me. So I had these, I like the regular pins, and I have these like cute little hanging ones. So they were $5.99 and $8.99, but it was like at the total, the cost was 50%, so that was nice. So I believe it was like around $7.50 for the 2 sets of 3 pairs, so I was happy with that. So afterwards, our daughter was basically like, I want as well. I'm like, yeah, sorry, they didn't have. We have been looking at multiple stores for you, but yeah, I can't make what they don't have. So sorry. But yeah, she also has been asking for nail polish lately again. So yesterday in the afternoon, just after lunch, I have been painting her nails. I also painted my own nails, so what do you think? Nice and Christmassy? They're just like silver sparkle. Ooh, I do see that I still have a little bit of the like marinade from the food. It gave off a really bad color and I still have a little bit on the edges of my nails. That's not too good. But oh well, if that's the worst that can happen. It's just a little bit of coloration. But yeah, they were nice and sparkly. So still 2 colors to go. But yeah, so she's at this point in time, at least she's like a really girly. Even though this morning when we were, well, basically putting like the Christmas stuff they got together so they could play with it, because our son got a train set, which he absolutely loved. And our daughter got another part of her Playmobil. So she loved that also. But yeah, so at that point, for all of a sudden, she didn't want her long hair. She didn't want it to be a girl. I was like, well, you have such pretty long hair. And a little bit later, she was like, yeah, I have long, beautiful hair. And I have nice fingernails. And I was like, yeah, you're a typical kid. You don't want to be what you want to be. And a few minutes later, you're just being you again. So, yeah. Like, if she's not good in her skin in a couple of years, well, that's done. For now, she is just too much being a kid. Let's keep it at that. Yeah, everybody has his own, but yeah, she generally loves her long hair, so as do I. But I also know that it at times has just his own struggles. Yeah, for the rest, I'm almost out of stuff to talk about. I do know that I still can talk about the planning I have for the channel for the upcoming year. And I also can talk about a package that I should be receiving, well, probably Wednesday or Thursday. So hopefully Wednesday, because Thursday it's the question of if I'm at home or not. So maybe I need to ask our neighbors to like watch out for the delivery guy, because it's FedEx. They don't deliver here on Saturday or anything. So yeah, I've ordered something, so I told this last week already, but on Thursday I got notification that it's like in my area, so it's like, oh nice, maybe today, and otherwise tomorrow I still have it, so it's not like at FedEx for the entire Christmas weekend. Not that that's an issue, because yeah, why should it be? But yeah, it would be nice if it's here before that. Well, it wasn't. Friday I saw it didn't move, so I was like, okay, well, fine. Wednesday, Thursday, it's all fine by me. The initial estimate of when it would be delivered was on upcoming Thursday. So I was like, well, fine by me. Couriers have it busy enough as is with the holidays, so I'm not going to fuss about it. But yeah, in the afternoon I got called from an unknown number. So it was like, yeah. Who basically like a little bit more hesitant. Obviously I still picked up with my full name, which I'm obviously not going to say because, yeah. You can know my first name, but not my last name. Not when it's not necessary, at least. Yeah, so I was like, yeah, I have here a package for like this and this street. Well, this and this name, but I don't have a house number. Like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a little bit hard to deliver then. So I was like, yeah, what's the number? So like so and so. And like, okay, nice, thanks, I added, and then it will be coming your way. But yeah, at least what I looked at, like the like store, to say it like that, the FedEx is closed on Saturday and Sunday here. So yeah, obviously with it being Christmas now, the first available option otherwise would be Wednesday. So hopefully, fingers crossed, on Wednesday my package will be here. If not, well, it happens when it happens. It's not that I don't have anything to do. So yeah. So at least you already know that I will be having a few unboxings up on the channel in the upcoming year, even though I have not broken my no buy, at least not yet. But yeah, like planning wise, I'm planning for next year to not buy anything basically for myself diamond painting wise. If I have a collaboration with a company, that's still available. If I would make money for YouTube or something like that, or if I would or I would like need to do something for somebody like as a gift or something, then I would be buying something. But those are like my exceptions. Obviously also, if I do by any chance win something, that is also out of my no buy, because yeah, I want it then. For the rest, planning in February, Movies and Diamonds 2024. So that's also coming up. The like schedule would be probably still the same. Like on Monday, like basically whatever video I have. On Wednesday, the WIP and Chats. Maybe every once in a while a different day, just like this video will probably go up on a Tuesday instead of Wednesday. But yeah, and obviously the time-lapse parts will be up on Friday. When I have a full video, just like I had today, it will also be on a Monday, so that whenever I have unboxings, reviews, other diamond painting videos, they will be, yeah, still in schedule sort of for a little bit longer. So yeah, YouTube loves schedules. So the better schedule, the better for the channel. So I'm trying to keep up with it for a little bit. I'm not like too precise. It's not like this time of day, that time of day. It's roughly 7, 8 o'clock ish in the evening, European time, that I'm uploading, but sometimes it's a bit faster, sometimes it's a bit slower, so it's a little bit like hit or miss, but it's around that time most of the times. I'm also planning on doing a year in review video. If I have the time, I will be filming that on Tuesday, so the day this video will be up. Otherwise, I might try it on Wednesday, since normally we would be doing, my husband and I would be doing a date night. But since Thursday and Friday we already have together, we're like, yeah, 3 days in a row might be a bit much, so I have just a day for myself. Well, the evening. Do love to spend time with my husband, but sometimes it's much. Just joking. I love my husband. He is amazing. He also supports my crazy hobby. He's the one that's many times like when I'm ifing and umming and thinking like, which should I get, which should I get, this or this. He was like, well, grab them both. Wouldn't be a first time. So yeah. So I hope to do the year in review. Probably I will be doing that on Friday and do the first time lapse of the next series on Monday, if I have everything edited when I want to. Otherwise the time lapse will be on the regular Friday and I have the year in review on Monday. It will be one of those two, hopefully. I hope at least. Can't promise a thing, as I said. My planning and how everything goes. There are two different things, for me at least. But yeah, I'm trying. Can't do more than try. For the rest, from my no-buy on like update-wise, I will be doing a stash video in the beginning of the year. Going to try to do that as soon as I can. So I hopefully have it up in at least January somewhere. Depending on how everything goes, filming and stuff wise. So that's a little bit open for debate when I actually am able to do that. Let's see, what color will I be doing now? This one is going to move. Yeah, so last color, so almost two done. Well, basically one complete, but one and one half of the other. So let's see, symbol 13. But yeah, as I said, I'm trying to do a stash video as soon as I can, but they are a lot of searching around for everything, so they take a little bit more work. So that's depending on a little bit on how everything wants to work along in the upcoming days, weeks. So hopefully I will be able to put it up in like, not like this Monday, the upcoming Monday, but then like the second month, basically the second Monday of January. I hope I have it up then, but yeah, I can't promise a thing, as I said before, but I at least try to do it in January. And then I'm planning on throughout the years do like 3 probably updates on the stash, like showing what I have finished and stuff, to like show you like, have I been breaking my no-buy? How much have I completed in the meantime? Am I struggling maybe? You don't know. I don't know. And anything else that maybe, is there something you want me to add in there? Let me know. So probably I think like 3 videos. Maybe if I have done a lot. I might do a fourth. Don't know yet. We will see. As I said, I do have already a couple of unboxings pre-filmed, reviews, stuff like that. I have a few unboxings that I still need to film, including the ones that's underway and including going along with the one that I got the wrong drills for, as I said in the beginning of the video. So I need to sort out with the company like what to do with that and stuff like that. So yeah, but at least I still have a few unboxings that you can be looking forward to. So yeah. Probably I will also be doing an end of the year stash, but not entirely sure, but I do think I will be doing that. So hopefully I finish a lot. I'm not going all out like Lisette from Lisette Crafts and Tells does. I'm not going for like going on a no buy until I have everything done, because I don't think I will be able, but who knows, maybe I will be extending it for another year. But I'm not going to speculate on that already. First things first survive 1 year before I maybe extend it. Or like say that I can buy a certain amount of diamond paintings in the year after, because yeah, I don't want to be going like finish 10 and buy 20. Because yeah, I have limited space in my house. I still want to work on everything I have, so there's nothing that I'm like, I just need to get rid of it. I don't want to work on it. Everything is still something I want to work on. Not everything is extreme, so it's not all like really big or confetti heavy. There are some that are big and confetti heavy, but yeah, there's a lot of fun projects in there. So as per usual, if there are certain projects you want to see time-lapse, you need to let me know and they will be moving higher up. The first project I will be working on as soon as the new year starts, probably I will be kitting that one up in next week's video, because yeah, the 1 or 2 days later, that's no worries, and I do know that many of you like kitting up videos. So probably, well, not probably, but the part of probably is that I'm going to kit up probably the kit I am working on as a time-lapse project next will be Lady of the Lake, aka Katara from the TV show The Last Airbender, Legend of Aang, I believe the full name was. It will be a time-lapse project, probably that will also be for Movies and Diamonds, because The Last Airbender is a movie. It's a bad movie, but it's still a movie, so I can still work on it. The animated show is just way more fun, way better made, and I'm looking really forward to the, I believe, Netflix adaptation it will be, but that will be taking a while. But yeah, that will also be a TV show, but yeah, I love that one. I love that show. So yeah, last year, I believe it was, I believe last year, Black Friday, so 2022, I got Moon Goddess and Lady of the Lake, which are Katara and Yue. They are amazing canvases, so I really need to work on it. Yeah, there came a few projects in between and other stuff and surgery and everything. And now I'm working with a decision maker wheel, so everything gets the equal chances. I'm spinning 3 times, so I have 3 canvases to choose from, and from there I'm like, if there's something, obviously if somebody says like, hey, I want to see this project time-lapse, that project will be the first upcoming. If I have a certain something I want to work on for certain events, that will be the next one. But when I don't have anything planned, I'm planning on working with the decision maker, choose 3, pick the best option. So yeah. For the rest, planning wise, I have a few videos in mind that I want to do. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff I want to research, but mental energy is not a thing I have a lot of at the moment. So yeah, I'm trying to do a few videos with like myths and stuff, but yeah. Can't promise a thing again. But yeah, I will be trying. Hopefully I soon have my mental energy back, so yeah. Almost done, almost done. So you're almost done listening to me? Well, in case you wouldn't want to be listening, you wouldn't be listening, but yeah, so the last few drills, well, there's still plenty, but yeah, I think I don't have much to ramble on about, so yeah, let me for sure know down in the comment section below, how were your holidays? How was your Christmas? Did you get some good gifts? As I said, my kids, our daughter got a Playmobil set, our son got a train set, they together got a word searching game, because yeah, my daughter is a school going age and they are already trying with words, so trying to encourage it on a little bit. They also have like a 3 in a row like picture version of it, so it's like going from pictures to pictures with words, so you need to look out the words to full-on words. So that's a really nice version, so we can also play it with our son. Play the game in the evening today already, like Links was the name of the game. You basically have like a board with a big amount of pictures, and you get a picture from the like container, and you need to find as first the image. You do have like a small chip with your color that you actually should be placing on it, but yeah, our son didn't completely get how it worked, so yeah, he just was able to just point it as soon as he found it, so that would work as well. But yeah, we had fun. Don't know when we will play it again, but the kids had fun. Tomorrow we will be having Christmas at the in-laws, so that will probably be busy. But yeah, so the last few drills will be placed now. So I'm going to leave it at this, because that is it. So that's the cutie. So I will be putting this away and do the other part and the last 3 soon. Don't think I will have it finished like in this calendar year, but we will see. I don't think I have a lot of time. I'm getting time in next couple of days. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you liked this very long video. It's not as long as I thought. I thought it would be like an hour and a half, not an hour and 10 minutes. So that's pretty decent. It's a long one, but yeah, a little bit of Christmas cheer and rambling and a lot of the usual, if you know me. And a lot of wind blowing through, so you might have heard that. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you liked this video. If you did, well, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, comment, let me know. How was your Christmas? Do you have plans for New Year's Eve? Because next week's video will be already in next year. Can you believe that? It's almost 2024. Almost. So yeah, this will be my last WIP and Chat of this year. So yeah, I will hopefully be having the review up for you this year. If not, it will be next year. Sounds so far away, next year. But yeah, I hope you will have a fun and safe, also important, a safe New Year's Eve and changing of the year and all. Een goeie roets, they would say here in the dialect, from the area where I live now, which is like a sliding into the next year. Because, yeah, I have also heard it in like Germany, like certain areas, but yeah, it's a thing they say here. So, but yeah, have a good New Year's Eve, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Stay safe, everybody, with these holidays. Have fun. Keep each other company if you're able to. And yeah, with everything being said, as per usual, I hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, all the fun YouTubey stuff. I hope to speak to you in the comments, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!